Welcome to Inside Carbondale. This is the podcast that brings you the latest information about projects and events going on in Carbondale. I'm Amy Fox, the city's public relations officer, and I'm joined by Travis Taylor, a senior planner for the city of Carbondale. And today we're talking about some of the city-funded housing programs. And Travis, there are several different programs available to Carbondale residents. Let's start with the single-family housing conversion program. What are some of the requirements?
Yes, Amy, thanks for having me. The Single-Family Housing Conversion Program incentivizes the conversion of rental property in the city of Carbondale to single-family owner-occupied homes. As a requirement, homebuyers just have to purchase a rental property in the city as long as it's been a registered property for 2 years with the city. Up to the purchase, they can purchase the home, and we provide an incentive of $5,000. They must also participate in a 5-year recapture period, which means they can't sell or rent the home in that 5-year period.
And what type of paperwork do they have to fill out, or what do they need to bring if they're interested in applying for this program?
Sure. It's a simple one-page application. If they can come in with information on the actual house that they're looking at, and we can look up to see if it's a registered rental property. Our application is a simple one-page application, and it's pretty easy to fill out.
And there's also a curb appeal assistance program, which is designed to help residents renovate and update the exterior of their home. How does this program work?
So this is one of our more popular programs. This program provides up to $3,000 for homeowners to update and renovate the exterior of their home. They fill out, again, it's a one-page application. They provide us some income documentation because the amount of funds that the city puts in is dependent on the project, and we'll provide up to $3,000, and the homeowner must also match a portion of that depending on their income. It's a simple process, and as long as you don't make over 180% of the median area income for the area, which we can let you know once you come in, then you'll pretty much be qualified as long as you own your home.
And this next program, if you're a first-time home buyer looking to buy within city limits, there's a down payment assistance program. And I know I have had friends who've participated in this program. How does a resident qualify for this specific program?
Sure. So this is an exciting program because not everyone has the money to put up front on their home loans. This program provides up to $3,000. It's set up very similar to our curb appeal assistance program in the way it operates. Provides up to $3,000 for home buyers to purchase their home. It goes towards down payment and closing costs, and they have to put in a portion of those funds towards the down payment. It's all dependent on their income again. You can't make over 180%. And just like the curb appeal grant, it also has a 5-year stipulation where you can't sell or rent the home.
And do a lot of first-time home buyers not know about this program, or?
It's actually our newest program, one of our newest programs. It just started in 2016. It's solely city funded, so it is one of our newest. We've only had one grantee that's been through the process, and we're trying to get the word out now to get ramped up for the city's new fiscal year, where we expect to be fully funded again, and we'll have several more grants to give out.
And last but not least, there's a downtown upper story conversion program to help owners of commercial properties. And how does this program specifically work?
So this is a unique program. The city's been invested in the idea of bringing residents closer to downtown. And this program provides an incentive, $2,500, to downtown property owners to renovate the upper stories of their buildings to house dwelling units. And you can get $25,000 for your first dwelling unit, up to a maximum of $5,000 per property. All you have to do is enter into a TIF agreement as a result of that. But it's a really good program. Haven't had anybody utilize it yet, but it's there, and we're actively trying to get property owners interested.
There's a lot of different programs that you just talked about. Are there a certain number of funds that you can give out each and every fiscal year, or how does that kind of work? Yeah,
so it goes on the city's fiscal years. We're allowed 4 grantees for our conversion grant. That's single-family rental conversion, which converts rental property owner occupied. That is, we usually spend or grant 2 to 4 people a year. The other programs, the curb appeal, the downtown upper story conversion, and the down payment assistance, are lumped together, and we've got $50,000 total. And if you're breaking that down and we're spending the maximum $3,000 a pop, that's quite a few grants we have to give out.
Why is it so important for the city to offer these types of programs to residents?
So for the city, I feel like it's a good opportunity for us to continue to foster a community where people want to live. I believe it's important that the city incentivize homeownership and the rehabilitation of homes. We've been doing this. We have a long history of providing rehabilitation programs for homeowners, and now that the city is actually becoming actively involved and providing its own funding. Before, we've had federal and state dollars. We're still actively, seeking those grants, but the city's putting in its own funding now to kind of make sure that the programs continue and people continue to purchase and invest in Carbondale. And
on average, each and every year, how many people does the city help through all these various programs?
I'd say ballpark, we're looking at 2 to 4 conversion grantees a year, and this year, which was our first year for our curb appeal grantees, we're looking at 7 to 8. So total, anywhere from 10 to 15, I'd say we're probably helping a year, hoping to boost that number up a little bit because we might have funds this year that go unused.
What tends to be the reaction from people who do qualify for these programs?
Oh gosh, very grateful. Honestly, most are surprised that the city even offers money like this, but I've seen people very grateful for these. Some have argued that they wouldn't be making these improvements to their home if it weren't for these funds. It really gives you a lot of bang for your buck if you're able to match and you put in $3,000, the city puts in $3,000, and you're able to do a lot to the exterior home.
If someone would like more information or would like to submit an application, how can they go about doing that?
Sure. So they can contact myself at the City of Carbondale and located in the Development Services Department. You can stop by and pick up an application or call to get more information at 618-457-3233. Or they can visit the city's website and search for the city-funded housing programs.
And a lot of times, I'm just going to go back to being a first-time home buyer real quick. It can be a really long and daunting process for people, but this whole application process through the city can be a really short and pain-free experience.
Oh yeah, our process is very quick and very easy to follow in the grand scheme of things. The stuff that they're going to get into with the financial institutions and getting a mortgage and stuff like that. It's a lot more complicated than what we're dealing with. So, and we're able, and we've done these types of programs before, so we're able to work with them and work with their lenders and hopefully make it as easy as possible.
Is there anything else you'd like to add, Travis? Maybe I forgot to ask you, or do you think that pretty much well covers it?
No, I think that pretty much covers it. I invite people to call me if they have any questions. I field a lot of questions about our housing programs, and we're always interested in reaching out. If we don't have something that can help you, I might be able to get people in touch with someone who can if they need renovations, home repairs, or are looking to purchase.
Great. Well, thanks so much, Travis, and we hope all of you will join us next time for another episode of Inside Carbondale. Have a great day. If you have feedback or have ideas for future podcasts, feel free to email me at afox@explorecarbondale.com.